In this week's video, I will give you 4 tips on how to nail it as a junior in your new job. Here's the deal. Starting a new job can be a pretty scary thing. You're going to come to a new environment, there will be new requirements that you'll have to consider, there will be new colleagues, and you'll get a manager that pretty much holds your future in their hands. Scary, huh? Well, how about if it is a job that you actually really want? Getting scarier, isn't it? Well, not so much if this is a job that you actually really want and if you follow the 4 tips that I'm just going to share with you right now. Tip number 1. Ask questions. When you are starting a new job, and especially if this is your first job ever, no one is expecting you to know everything. And quite on the contrary, we are expecting you to ask questions. So please do so. Do not be afraid that you are going to look stupid, because you know what? You are actually going to look more stupid when you are not asking questions. Tip number 2. Google is your answer. So remember those questions that you might have about formatting your PowerPoint presentation, or figuring out that formula in Excel, or let alone preparing a table in Word document. Well, these are the questions that you can ask your Uncle Google instead of your very busy colleague. So please do differentiate between what type of questions you are asking. So the questions that are maybe a general knowledge questions, try and figure it out by yourself. And only bother your colleagues with questions that are specific to the company, their processes, workflows, or the tools that you might be using there. Tip number 3, take it seriously. Now, you may be wondering, but I'm only doing this admin stuff, like my job isn't pretty serious. Well, for starters, first of all, you are being seriously paid for your job. If you wanted to have fun, you could have gone out and do it for free. Second of all, if you show that someone that you care, they will take it seriously and they will consider you for a better position forward. So please take whatever you are doing seriously. Remember, after all the accomplishment of people come after many years of practice and perfectioning of their craft. Tip number 4. Ask for more work. Now, you may be thinking, has she completely lost her mind? I actually don't want to do more work, right? Like, why would I? And please don't be one of those people, please don't be one of those people that drag work just because this is how they need to fill in their time. If you actually put your hand up and ask for more work, it only shows that you are smart because you accomplish things fast, you are motivated, you are proactive, and you want to simply do more. Moreover, what is very important that you might not even consider is that when you ask for more work, you never know who you may be helping. Maybe you won't be even helping your immediate team, but your manager can offer your capacity to a wider company. And let's stop right there. For a second, think that there may be a person who has been working in this company for the last 3 weeks, been under crazy pressure, crazy deadlines, and simply been asking for help and hasn't been able to get that. And now you come in. And you come in as a knight in a shining armor, and you are able to help that person. And even though that task that you may be given may not sound very sexy, or you might still think, oh, it's just an admin stuff, but you have to think about it differently. Maybe you are helping that person to feel more at ease, taking the pressure off. The person will feel more confident in their ability to meet the deadlines, and you never know. Maybe his child was just born and he hasn't been able to spend his time with his family. So please put your hands up like that when you have more capacity and everyone will appreciate, and trust me, your manager will take a note, because every manager is looking for someone who is a great team player. Please show them that this is who you are.